Reappearance of the Christ, Alice Bailey, and the Master DK. The reappearance of the Christ and the externalization of the hierarchy. These concepts form the cornerstone of 19 of the books authored by Alice Bailey and telepathically transmitted by the Master DK. But what do these terms mean, and why are they central to humanity's spiritual journey? Let's begin with Alice Bailey. Between 1919 and 1949, Bailey wrote 24 books. 19 of these, she claimed, were dictated telepathically by a spiritual being known as the Master Djwhal Khul, or DK. This wasn't Bailey's personal philosophy, but teachings passed through her from the spiritual hierarchy of this planet. These works expand on the foundation laid by Helena Blavatsky, founder of the Theosophical Society in 1875, and delve into what's called the Ageless Wisdom teachings. The Ageless Wisdom teachings originate from the spiritual hierarchy, a group of advanced superhuman spiritual beings led by the Christ. Their mission is to guide humanity's evolution and periodically refresh the available spiritual teachings available to humans on this planet. According to these teachings, the Christ is not exclusive to Christianity. Instead, he represents a universal spiritual figure who influenced the creation and dissemination of all the major and minor religions throughout history. The Christ works closely with the members of the hierarchy to inspire humanity towards unity, compassion, and higher consciousness. The Christ is called the World Teacher and is the master of all the masters of wisdom and the teacher alike of angels and of men. One of the Christ's previous incarnations was as Sri Krishna of the Hindu faith, where he appears in the Bhagavad Gita. Here's a surprising fact. In the Ageless Wisdom, Jesus and the Christ are considered separate beings. Jesus, a highly evolved initiate, played a pivotal role in the gospel story, but he was overshadowed by the Christ, who worked through him to convey higher divine truths. Similarly, centuries later, the Master Jesus overshadowed the Prophet Muhammad, inspiring the creation of Islam as an extension of the Christian tradition. I quote from page 254 of Reason and the Initiations. The Mohammedan faith will be found to be linked to the Christian faith because it embodies the work of the Master Jesus as he overshadowed one of his senior disciples, a very advanced initiate, Muhammad. End quote. The Ageless Wisdom teachings emphasize the interconnectedness of all major religions. According to DK, the three root religions in existence today are Hinduism, Buddhism, and Christianity. Islam, while influential, is seen by the hierarchy as a branch of Christianity. Now let's talk about 2025, a significant date in this spiritual timeline. DK revealed that during the May full moon of 2025, the spiritual hierarchy may decide on the first stage of their externalization. This doesn't mean the immediate reappearance of the Christ. Instead, it signals preparatory work where members of the hierarchy begin interacting more directly with humanity to pave the way for the Christ's reappearance. Whether you see these teachings as metaphor, mysticism, or divine truth, their message is clear. Humanity is part of a vast, interconnected spiritual plan. As we approach this pivotal moment in history, the question is not just when the Christ will reappear, but how we, as individuals, can prepare ourselves to contribute to a world of greater unity and light. For instance, what would a world look like if the Christ had his own political party, spiritual university, and financial system? What would the heaven world look like if it was manifested on earth?